Hello, I'm live. Ooh, exciting, exciting. Look, I had this thought today. It was an illustration, a visual that came right into my mind when I was thinking about a particular concept. And since I feel it right now, I want to share it right now. If you don't know me, I'm Sandra Allen Lovelace, and I'm a transformation coach. But mostly, I'm on my own transformation journey. And this was what I realized today. So often, our lives are like this particular water holder, container, whatever you want to call it. All right, you take it with you and you have a drink wherever you go. Well, when we go around like this, I don't know if you've ever noticed it when you've tried to fill one of these water bottles. There you go, water bottle, it's a good word. You know, you want to fill it, right? And so you start to pour. And it doesn't go too well. And oh, my hand is wet. I'm standing right over my sink in case you want to know. And so the struggle is to really, oh, there's a little bit in there. But the struggle is that the bottle, the opening in the bottle is not really adequate to receive, what I want to pour into it. Now, I have come to recognize that that was pretty much how I went around in my life. I was analyzing everything in my head on this level, and lots of things from my past that I didn't understand and couldn't cope with, I had taken and squashed them down. Well, lots of them were really painful. I couldn't deal with them at the minute, and then I decided I didn't want to deal with them. If I just, push them under the carpet, everything would be fine, right? The problem is that when we do that, we're also pushing down all the receptors or capacity, there's a good word, the capacity for good things too. And so slowly, the access point of what we can receive gets narrower and narrower. And it's not just water that we have trouble pouring in. Well, love in relationships, joy, peace, countless things that God wants to give to us because of things that have happened to us, about lots of stuff we've accepted, lies, roles that really don't match who we are, responsibilities that weren't meant to be ours, etc. But because there was all this backlash from that, our lives are, I don't want to say shut down, although I'm pretty sure that the opening in my life was a whole lot smaller than that. Just, I don't know, 4 years ago or 5 years ago. So, look what we miss when we allow that to continue. Not just water, not just loving relationships on this plane, not just joy and peace and contentment and so many other wonderful things that are on the same level. Or we may enjoy them, but not to the same degree because of how shut off we are. But also God's love. God's love. This came up because I realized that for 69 years, I understood God's love in my head. Did I love God? Sure, I loved God. Sure, I loved God. If somebody asked me, I would say sure. But it was this kind of a thing in terms of receiving and then also being able to return that love to God. Sad. Really sad. Let's not think about it too long because I'll start to cry. But when we get a handle, start even when we just start, really, I'm just a beginner at all this stuff. Well, I've been walking with the Lord for 50 years. And when he called me to do what I'm doing, my transformation coaching, I told him, I don't have that much time left, so you got to put me on the fast track. And that's exactly what he's done. Now, the access point in my life from the healing, really and truly, it's the healing he's provided anyway. Just by abiding in the vine, paying attention, getting to know Father, Son, and Spirit, and asking him to reveal to me who he made me to be, not the pressures of the world, not all this other expectations and demands that were put on me, but what he has on my radar screen, so to speak. Now, when I worship, when I say I love God, this is how I can return it to him, because now this is how I receive it. Just like that. Where are you in this process? What is your access point? What does your access point look like? Is it a tiny, restricted place? Or do you too have a wide open receptacle opening, ready to get whatever God has for you? Well, as I said, I'm Sandra Allen Lovelace, and I'm a transformation coach. If this has anything to do with where you live in your head, in your heart, in your body, in your spirit, just comment below. Say that you like it. Ask questions. I'll be happy to respond down there. As a matter of fact, if you want to message me, oops, it's on this way, right? If you want to message me on the side, I'd be happy to set up a completely complimentary clarity call where we can talk about where you are and where you'd like to be. Okay, that's my Facebook Live off the cuff. Bye.